Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. They done turned you into a hoe. They got you buying their gifts. They got you spending money.
What's going on? I'm Lamar, and this is Political Media, and this is my year-end wrap-up of Brian Carn. I'm going to be doing this all day, all week, wrapping up some of our top videos, top stories over 2020. We already did John Gray, Pastor John Gray of Relentless Church, and this time, Brian Carn. He's one of our bigger stories. So what has Brian Carn done this year? One thing he did is prophesy, a lot of prophesying. One of the things he prophesied about is the election. He initially stated that Trump was going to win in his prophecy. Then he reneged on it and said that Trump is going to win if he humbles himself, which we know is never going to happen. So we know that's a BS prophecy, okay? And he went on to say that he had a dream. I had a dream. And now I had a dream. And this ain't a prophecy, but I had a dream that Joe Biden was announced the president of the United States. So he changed it up. So his prophecy didn't necessarily come to pass, but his dream after the fact did. All right. What else did Brian Carn do in 2020? I wish I can go back even further to the scandals of him sleeping around and all that while preaching, but I ain't gonna get into all that. We're gonna keep it 2020. All right. He prophesied again, and this one I give him credit for. He prophesied that there was gonna be an explosion. He said that there was gonna be an explosion. He said that there was gonna be a great person of God, televangelist, was going to fall from grace. And he also stated there was going to be an assassination. He didn't say a president, though. So I always want to make that clear. I don't need Secret Service knocking on my door trying to see if I got any information. I ain't got none. All right? So the first part of that, the explosion. Okay. Not sure if it was coincidence. Not sure if it was right on from God. He got that right from God. There was going to be an explosion. Because that did happen on Christmas Day in downtown Nashville. I'm willing to give him that one, all right? Also, the whole fall from grace thing, I guess one could say, one could surmise, if you will, that Paula White, maybe it's Paula White, who knows, I don't know. I mean, has she fallen from grace? Not necessarily fully, but as far as with her black audience, perhaps. But overall, not so much. So I'm not sure who. I give him half credit for that one. And there has not been an assassination that I've heard about, that I know of. So you get a quarter of a point on that one, Mr. Brian Carn. What else with Brian Carn? What else? Oh, recent. Here we go. Recently. No, before we go to that, let's go to, he had a 7-day super spreader event at his church in South Carolina. A 7-day revival, nobody's wearing masks. The city and the health department were really trying to get him to have his people wear masks, and they were really trying to ask him to even cancel it because of how many cases were coming up, how high the spread was at the time. It's even higher now. But another church in the city had a breakout and a super spreader event. A lot of people got sick and some people died. So they were really trying to prevent that. But he decided he was going to do it anyway, to the point he even went so far as to sell shirts saying COVID proof. And he preached to his folks that God is going to protect them from COVID. Stupid people. All right, moving on. Recently, he just did a message about Christmas. And he basically said that anyone that celebrates Christmas is worshiping somebody that ain't Jesus Christ. And basically said you're going to hell if you're worshiping Christmas and celebrating Christmas. And he said you cannot even say Merry Christmas to him. He's just going to say, Lord bless your child, because he does not believe in celebrating Christmas. He said Muslims don't celebrate Christmas, but the Christians are the only ones that are afraid to dare to be different and stand apart and do the will of God and not celebrate Christmas because it's not a Christian holiday. Matter of fact, he said there's no hoes coming out of him. However, he said that Christmas has made hoes out of some of y'all. Not me, y'all. I want to play a little bit of that so y'all can check it out and tell me what to think. At the end. I just want to say, what do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts? Comment on that and let me know what you think about the whole Christmas piece. Because I did this on another page and people really felt away saying that he was right. And I want to know if you feel like this is right information. So here, check out this beautiful bean footage and then comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button real quick. And until next time, peace out.
The sanctified church, you folk that say you love God but won't put away your Christmas tree. Yeah, I didn't plan on getting on this, but let me go ahead and get on it, because I really thought I was gonna be nice. I was gonna wait to New Year's, but since I'm live, I'm coming after your Christmas tree, I'm coming after your presents, I'm coming after your mistletoe, and I'll never tell you Merry Christmas. You want to know why? Because it ain't got nothing to do with God. Excuse me. Let me help y'all understand it. When they celebrated Christmas, I want y'all to hear me. It had nothing to do with the birth of Jesus. Okay. The Catholic Church wanted to control religion, and they knew they could not get control of religion if they don't give us some of our holidays. Come on. Now, here it is, Christmas, which has nothing to do with Christmas. It is the winter solstice. Yes, it is a pagan holiday, and every time you say Merry Christmas, you are giving homage to the god of Nimrod. Nimrod was a Babylonian wicked king, and you are so afraid to be different that you don't want to offend nobody. You tell me Merry Christmas, I'm going to say God bless you, baby. You don't get no Merry Christmas out of me. I'm not telling you no happy holiday, because you don't even serve the God I serve. You're wicked. You perverted. You ought to know it ain't godly, because sinners love it. Now, why is it that Christians are the only group that don't want to be different? Muslims don't celebrate Christmas. Jehovah's Witness. But you, God I live, for God I die. When somebody says Merry Christmas to you, it's an opportunity for you to present the real Jesus to them. It ain't about no tree. It ain't about no gifts. Use it as an opportunity to tell them who Jesus is. I know y'all mad at me because I done came after your tree. I'm used to seeing some of y'all shout, but I'm going to tell you, ho, ho, ho is a lie, and you're going to hell. Somebody clap your hands and give God a praise. Yes. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. They done turned you into a hoe. They got you buying their gifts. They got you spending money that you ain't got no business spending, because you got selfish children that you've not taught them how to be grateful for every day of the year. And if I don't give you a gift on Christmas, you ought to be glad that I got a roof over your head, clothes on you. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. We got to stop feeding a culture of selfishness.